It looks like this superstar brought back a souvenir from the WWE archives.
The last time these two got their hands on each other, they almost tore the WWE archives down around them.
And the reaction to this superstar driving out in Stone Cold's monster truck just about tore the roof off this building.
Let's see if the superstar can keep on trucking once the bell rings.
Miss Two Titles is here.
There's obviously a lot of pride for her that comes with holding both these championships.
You know what they say, though, Cole? Pride comes before the fall.
Two titles, a double champ. She is at the top of her game.
Head and shoulders above the rest. Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped him. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this who give a damn about what made this business what it is today.
Oh, God. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs. Set hard into the corner.
Switched it up with a face buster, and that will alter your profile.
Big counter by Sky.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
God, jeez. Nice single leg takedown. And a leg drop across the knee. Very effective.
Io Sky losing some focus on the task at hand.
She knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come.
A chop. Followed up with a drop kick. And she re-enters the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside. Boom!
No doubt she's looking to end her here.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
What an interception.
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Low kick. Low kick. Low kick.
Mounting their opponent and just dropping bombs.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. The champion with his shoulder up before two.
She shows that she's far from finished. Man, look at this superstar go.
Tapping into the energy reserves.
Wow.
Byron, did you ever see this coming?
Not at all.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Drop kick.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God. Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope. And down.
Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
Io trying to withstand this surge.
Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack. Back and forth trading reversals.
Hammerlock DDT. That can make an opening for her.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, Io reminding her opponent that she's not someone to take lightly.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh! Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
Springboarding. Poorly timed offense there. Ooh. A narrow escape.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Answers with an inverted DDT. That could turn this around.
Some agility gets around the dodge. Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank. Uh-oh.
Io with a turnaround. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Ouch. Caught her. Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
DDT! Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Oh, I thought the champ had it.
So close. That could have been it.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Oh, that got turned around on Sky.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
What a counter! And she reversed it.
Knee right on target. We could be moments away from Sky's doom.
Boom! Basement drop kick.
Just got her bell rung, but she can take it. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Up on the shoulders. Only one way to go from here.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Cover. There's two. Kick out. The champion stay.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time?
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. There it is, it's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has to think of something.
There it is. The champ has fallen.
And with that victory, the undisputed WWE Championship belt is coming back to Raw and SmackDown, right where it belongs.
I don't know, Saxton. Right now, it looks like it might belong around that superstar's waist.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings at least. It did turn out to be a wild goose chase after all.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either because that entrance, that was badass.
I suppose the only thing I can say is, oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of and their opponents, Sophia and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Look at just raking across the face.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Knee right to the face.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later. Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
His shoulder up after the 2 count.
I am surprised the count went that far.
Ooh.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Too soon for a cover. Goes into the corner.
There's the tag.
Tag made. Superstars utilizing the officials' count of 5 very well.
Ride the lightning.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his...
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. Takedown. And now punches rights.
Ooh, just relentless.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title.
Sliding out of danger there. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
2, 3. It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up, This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flower miles. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
This is a can't-miss match. Sound good?
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Calcutta, India, weighing in at 228 pounds, Alexander! His opponent, representing the New Day, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods!
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm going to revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm going to go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out.
And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire way to get his attention.
MMA rules means we're about to see Drew hit even harder.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
Do you believe in miracles?
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather? There are a few certainties in life. The sun is yellow, the sky is blue, I'm better than Saxton, and this competitor is gonna lose.
Did you forget I pinned you for the 24/7 title, Corey?
Oh, shut up, Saxton.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
This is just brute power.
Oh my goodness, absolute dominance. Really just laying it in.
Back suplex to the floor.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Gets put into the barricade. Boom.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
You could feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Tossing them aside. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Boom! Read that one. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Headbutt! McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Uh-oh is right. Oh, jeez. Blatant disregard.
Heading back into the ring now. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Perfect position.
Leg
Going for, looks like the Moonala.
The bridge is in. Painful submission maneuver. The fingers are pried apart and they're out. Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Hoisted up high here.
Crashing down with a vertical suplex.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Turns that in his favor.
And McIntyre puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Drew weathered the storm and wants to create some of his own thunder now.
Oof, and all of the impact brought to the knee. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Check out the power of McIntyre. Air raid crash.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap?
Got this one locked in extra. His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight and now fighting his way out.
What resilience. Cuts the attack off.
Buck looks knocked out.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Oh, man, that landing didn't look good. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Just disrespectful.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Totally helpless at the moment.
He'll take things into the ring.
Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap?
Perfectly executed. Arm is trapped. Crossface.
Nice way to transition out of it.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark. Hoisted up.
Downright.
Buck was right on target. He quickly gets out of dodge. Strong clothesline. Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. Kick to the gut. Double under. Future shot from McIntyre. Kidding me? Neck breaker to the floor.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run. Saw it coming. Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call him.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still going to watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. If this goes right, that little creep isn't going to make it to Survivor Series.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I'm honestly surprised CM Punk agreed to face Drew McIntyre here tonight on Raw.
Maybe Punk was sick of running, Byron. At a certain point, you have to show up and get what's coming to you.
We are so close to CM Punk catching a Claymore.
Punk. It's Kevin Owens.
And his opponent, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
You can feel the fury coming off of Drew McIntyre right now in waves, staring at this CM Punk imposter, Kevin Owens.
Punk might be having a laugh sitting at home right now, but KO is about to pay the price. Might have pulled the bait and switch, but now KO's in trouble. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt to them.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Counters! Slips the shoulder up.
Not even a 2 count for him.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Target of the arm.
Kevin Owens with the evasion.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes. Oh, man.
Boom! Good defense from him. That's gonna hurt. McIntyre turns things around.
Ooh.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Able to make a timely escape. What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
He throws his shoulder up before two.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Side slam. Nice. And that could cause a bad day at the office for Owens.
Yeah, is Drew already bringing the fight there?
Clubbing blows. Setting up for something here.
Outside! Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to show you the level of animosity here tonight.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Good night. Owens cannot recover from that.
Coming back from the outside now. Taking this match to the outside.
Uh-oh.
Turns it around.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Oh my God, what a kick. McIntyre's spirit might have wavered there a bit.
A headstrong attack from Owens.
Time to go for...
Uh-oh. Ooh, nice hip toss. Stopped them right in their tracks.
Owens avoided that one.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Side slam.
Nice. Ooh, right to the arm.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Honing in on the arm.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps. McIntyre looking highly motivated right now.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Glasgow kiss by McIntyre.
The Scottish warrior on the warpath.
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.